In this video, I will be explaining some of the rules that apply to swimming performing. In the video, I'll be demonstrating 50 metres of each stroke in individual medley order: butterfly, backstroke, breaststroke and freestyle. I will be beginning each 50 metres from a race start. In an official race, the official will blow the whistle 3 times, which means that all swimmers should be ready behind their blocks. The whistle will then be blown once again, ascending in pitch and for a few seconds this time. This means that the swimmers must get up onto the blocks and get into their starting positions. There are 2 types of dive, a track start and a grab start. The grab start means that you start with both feet together on the edge of the block, and the track start means that you start with one foot behind the other. In my video, I'll be demonstrating a track start. Once on the blocks and in your starting position, the official will then say, "Take your marks," and after they have said this, you are not allowed to move or set off before they've used the gun or the beeper. If you do move or set off before the gun, you will then be disqualified for a false start, and your result will not be taken into account even if you do complete the race. When swimming the event, swimmers are not allowed to put their feet down at any point during the race, or they will again be disqualified. Once the swimmer has dived in, you are not allowed to do an underwater phase of over 15 metres, as this will also disqualify the swimmer. These rules I have just stated apply to all the strokes. Firstly, the rules on butterfly. The underwater phase should be butterfly kicking on your front whilst holding a streamline position, and you must not begin moving your arms until you have reached the surface of the water. Your arms must come out of the water simultaneously and not at different times, as this will disqualify the swimmer. You must turn with 2 hands on the wall and also finish with 2 hands on the wall. Again, your feet must not touch the floor at any point whatsoever. You must not do any other stroke apart from fly. The rules on backstroke. You must start with both feet planted on the wall whilst holding onto the bar on the block or onto the wall. The underwater phase should be butterfly kick on your back whilst holding a streamlined position like freestyle. Your arms must be continuously moving and should not be at the same place at any time. You must turn onto your front before turning, however you are only allowed to do 1 freestyle stroke to turn over. You must then push off the wall on your back. Again, your feet must not touch the floor at any point. When finishing, you must finish with 1 hand on the wall and should have 1 body part out of the water, which is a fairly new rule. For example, the flick of the feet. The rules of breaststroke. The underwater phase should consist of a glide, then bringing both arms down to your sides at the same time whilst doing a fly leg kick. Then you must do a full leg and arm stroke underwater in order to reach the surface. Your arms and legs must move at the same time, and the head must stay as still as possible. You must touch the wall with 2 hands at the turn and also touch the wall with 2 hands at the finish. Again, your feet must not touch the floor at any point during the race. Finally, the rules in freestyle. In freestyle, you're allowed to do any stroke you want, hence the name freestyle. You do not have to perform a proper turn at the wall, you are allowed to just touch the wall and go. The only rule that applies to freestyle is that your feet are not allowed to touch the floor at any time.